Hey, I hope you're doing good. It's Chris here from 6 String Fingerpicking, and in this lesson we're learning how to play Julia by the Beatles. Okay, so this song is number 40 on my top 60 fingerpicking songs to learn of all time list. That list is in the description. If you haven't seen it, make sure you check it out. My top 60 fingerpicking songs from beginner to advanced. We're learning one song each and every week. So if you like the list, make sure you subscribe so you don't miss any of these great lessons. Anyway, let's start learning Julia. As always, the guitar tab for this is on the website. So if you're watching this on YouTube, make sure you follow the link in the description. You're going to get the whole lesson there with guitar tab completely for free. So check that out. It'll make it much easier. So we've got a capo on the 2nd fret. So you want to plonk that on. We're in standard tuning. First thing I want to do is just go over the right hand finger picking pattern because it is the same pretty much throughout the entire song, more or less. It's just this one pattern repeated, and it's not too tricky. If you've done a bit of Travis picking before, it's not too bad. You've got the alternating thumb going on, and that's probably going to be the hardest part for some of you. But, you know, I'm sure that you're going to get it. So anyway, let's not worry about holding down any... Well, let's hold down a C chord. Or actually, let's hold down an A minor chord, just to get things moving. Now, the pattern is... You're going to play the A and the high E string together, okay, and then D, G, so 1, 2, and then the E string, then the B string, and then the D string. So once more, that's A and the high E together, D, G, E, B, D. And I apply the rule that your thumb plays the E, A and D string, first finger plays the G, second finger plays the B, and third finger plays the high E for this. So that's your pattern, and your rhythm is 1, 2, and 3, and 4. So just have a listen, nice and slow. The tempo's at about 135 beats per minute. So get the pattern down. Once you're fine with that, let's have a look at the chords in the left hand. Okay, so let's go over the chords. This is all of them for the verse. So you've got a C chord, but then put your little finger on the high E string, 3rd fret. Okay, so I'm going to refer to the chords as if there was no capo because it's much easier for most of you guys out there to and girls to just know it like that. Okay, so this it's a D chord, but we're going to treat it as a C chord. Okay, but high E, 3rd fret, and then you got an A minor 7. Keep that pinky down as well. So sorry, yeah, full A minor chord, and then put this 3rd fret on the high E down as well there. So that's open A, and then 2 on the D, 2 on the B, sorry G, 1 on the B, and 3 on the high E. So C, A minor, and then an E minor chord, still with that pinky down. So full E minor, just keep that pinky down on the 3rd fret there. Other chords, there's going to be a full G chord in there like this. And so that's the one where you want to play the B string 3rd fret and the high E 3rd fret. So that's 3 on the, well yeah, just a normal G chord, but with those 2 on there as well. What other chords? We've got a G minor 7. Okay, so you bar the 3rd fret, all of the strings, and take your 3rd finger and plonk that on the 5th fret of the A. And there's a G minor 9, so holding down that G minor 7, also take your little finger and put it on the 5th fret of the high E. That's in there. A7 played as a bar chord like this. So on the 5th fret, bar all the strings, and you're playing 5, 7, 5, 6, 5, 5. F9 like this, so the same shape as this A7. but move that down to the first fret, and again put your little finger on the G note here, or the third fret I should say, so it's not actually a G note. So there's that one as well. And I'm pretty sure that that's all of the chords. That's all of the chords. So now you've got those, all that we really have to do is learn the progression and put the two together. And your chord progression is, it's going to go from, first off you've got a bar of C, then the A minor 7, and then the E minor. Okay? C, A minor 7, E minor. Now on the C chord, what you want to do, if you think of the pattern, because it brings in this low E note here, your third finger has to move down and play the third fret on the E string. So you do the pattern on there, so holding down the C chord as normal, you play the A and the E together, D, G, and then you have to move your third finger to the third fret on the E string, play that one, and then B, and then the D. If you've not done that before, that is really hard, just to get that finger moving. So take your time with it, and you'll get it with a bit of work. So you do that on the C chord, A minor 7, and then 2 bars of the E minor. See, the pinky hasn't budged. Okay, so you do that, and then you go back to C, A minor 7, E minor, and then you go to the G chord. Remember, it's the G chord with the third finger on the third fret of the B. Okay, so C, A minor 7, E minor to the G. So far you've got so it's kind of weird because you almost always, when you play fingerstyle songs and fingerpicking and Travis pick like this, when you land on a new chord, you almost always play the root note first. But here, on the E minor chord and on the G chord, on the E minor he plays the 5 of the chord first, and on the G he plays the 3 of the chord first, which is kind of bizarre, but it really does work here. Anyway, let's keep pushing forward. So after that you've got C again, A minor 7, so that's fine, and then comes in that G minor 7, do it once there, and then make it a G minor 9 by adding your little finger on the 5th of the high E. So you've gone C, A minor 7, G minor 7, G minor 9, and you go up to that A7 for 2 bars, and then you go down to the F9, first fret. No, I missed one chord, I'm really sorry. I forgot to put this F minor 7 in with the chords that we did at the beginning. But anyway, the chord is, if you bar the first fret on all 6 strings and then put your third finger on the third fret of the A string, then with your little finger put that on the 4th fret of the high E string. So it's quite a stretch. Should sound like that. So that is the chord. And you do the pattern once on that. So you go from F9, okay, and then moving on, C, A minor 7, E minor, G, and then 2 bars of C, and then it goes into the bridge. And if you want to learn how to play that, you're going to have to head over to sixstringfingerpicking.com, where the lessons continue over there. Okay, so that's it for today's lesson. I really hope that you've enjoyed. If you did, please don't forget to like, share and subscribe for more, and head over to sixstringfingerpicking.com for the remainder of this lesson and a whole load more fingerstyle guitar lessons. And I'll see you over there. Thanks a lot. Cheers. Bye-bye.